Jesse, I find it ironic. You have Republican senators who over the last 4 years had nothing to say about Donald Trump's tweets. All of a sudden, they're experts on tweeting, and they say, oh, Neera Tanden's tweets, we don't like them, and so that's why we won't approve her.
Well, she's boring to me. They call her controversial. I just call her a wicked partisan Democrat. You know what? She's a collusion hoaxer. That's fine. I don't think she's going to get confirmed, so on to the next one. That Janet Yellen, wow, she really light up a room. Wouldn't you love to be at a party with her one? My goodness. Listen, the only job Joe Biden's ever created has been for Hunter. The guy has no experience in business. His whole career, he was the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, Judiciary Committee. He's going to be like the junior member of his economic team. And what are these people going to do? Well, the last time he was in charge was the slowest recovery since the Great Depression. Barack put him in charge of the stimulus. Where were those shovel-ready jobs? They never appeared. So they just need to focus on two things. Wages, last year, 2019, $5,000 average raise. It's the best wage growth in U.S. history. They got to keep that up. And then this COVID situation. It's all of these Democrat blue state governors that are dragging this recovery slower, and they need to get in gear and get these stupid regulations out so the rest of the economy can roar back.
All right. So, Dana, I was thinking, that saying, I guess it's pretty much a cliche, elections have consequences, but isn't one of the consequences that the president gets to select his cabinet?
Sure. And look, he gets to make these choices, and I think when he announced his national security team, it was like, okay, we know all of these people. They are all from the Obama administration. And in fact, and I understand that, like he knows these people. And in fact, with Neera Tanden, he has known her well for a long time. I don't think the problem for her is going to be tweets at all. I think it's going to be qualifications. She ran American Progress. That is a really, it's a far-left advocacy organization. It's great.
Soros funded.
OMB, Office of Management and Budget, I mean, it's like really technical. And I just don't think that when the senators start to question her about those skills, that she'll be able to say that she matches that. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I could be wrong. But I will say this. I think Senator Lindsey Graham made a really good decision to not take her on in terms of tweets, but to turn her nomination into something to rally people to turn out to vote in the Georgia Senate runoffs, because he said this is why it's so important that Republicans are able to keep the Senate so that we can make sure that we have a say when it comes to who's going to be in charge of things like the Office of Management and Budget.
OMB.
So, Greg, one of the criticisms of Neera Tanden is, she's also getting fire from Bernie Sanders on the left, a populist, right?
Yeah.
But then Sherrod Brown, the senator from Ohio, who is, I think, probably the most liberal in the Senate, says, Neera Tanden's great. What do you make of this?
I don't know. I don't know what he believes anymore, Sherrod Brown. I'm just so shocked by his beliefs. No, she's obviously a problem. And the big problem here is how she views women, right?
No, I missed that.
Well, I mean,
to
name an anonymous harassment victim in an all-staff meeting. I mean, where's the Me Too movement on this? I mean, that should be disqualifying right there. It's disgusting. If a Republican had done what she did, Adam Schiff, Jerry Nadler, and Pelosi would show up in handmade costumes weeping at the Capitol. But they're going to be very quiet about this. But also, I think you played down her role in the hoax. She tried to undermine the democracy, the republic, our country with that hoax. She tried to create an illegitimate presidency, and that doesn't stand. She should not be put forth. Nobody's saying he can't make his picks, but we can point out she is a terrible, terrible pick. See, I enjoy this. I enjoy this. I'm going to rip every one of his pieces, and I'm going to use exactly the same weaponry. I'm going to call her a misogynist. I'm going to undermine their qualifications. I'm going to call them illegitimate. I'm going to do everything that they did for 4 years.
I found out also she punched a guy in the face.
She did.
And that, to me, that's a good thing.
She said, I didn't punch him, I slugged him.
Oh.
Shoved him. Slugged him.
Well, she's a misandrist and a misogynist.
Wait a minute. I think you guys are back to your Obama year posture. You're attacking. All right.